The blade hovered 1 inch from Marcus Cole's throat. The Vel'kari Grand Hall went silent. Thousands of alien nobles watched from crystal balconies. Their eyes glowed. Their armor shimmered. Their breath slowed. Marcus did not kneel. The execution lord tilted his head. The blade in his 4-fingered hand vibrated with energy. One command, one swing. Humanity would lose another name to alien history. "Kneel," the lord hissed in broken Terran speech. Marcus lifted his chin. "No." Gasps rippled through the hall. Chains tugged at Marcus' wrists. Shock cuffs sparked. Pain bit into his arms. His muscles screamed. His vision blurred. He stayed standing. The Vel'kari hated defiance. They fed on submission. Kneeling was law. Kneeling was survival. Marcus refused both. The execution lord stepped closer. The blade glowed brighter. "Your kind is dust," the lord said. "Your spine will break like the rest." Marcus met his many eyes. "Then break it." The hall erupted in shocked murmurs. This was not fear. This was something worse. Interest. From the highest throne, a new presence stirred. The air shifted. The banners of the royal crest trembled. Queen Seraphael rose. Her armor was not for battle. It was for judgment. Silver plates, black crystal crown. Wings folded tight against her back. Every noble bowed instantly. Every noble except Marcus. The execution lord froze. "My queen," he said quickly. Seraphael did not answer him. Her glowing eyes locked on the human. She descended the steps slowly. Each step felt like thunder. Marcus' heart hammered. Not from fear. From instinct. Predators recognized predators. "You refuse to kneel," Seraphael said. Her voice echoed across the hall. Marcus swallowed blood from his lip. "I kneel to no tyrant." Sharp intakes of breath. The execution lord raised his blade again. "Permission to end this, my queen." Seraphael lifted 1 finger. "Stop." The blade powered down instantly. Whispers turned into panic. She stepped closer to Marcus. Close enough for him to feel the heat of her armor. Close enough to smell ozone and alien spice. "You are not afraid," she said. "I'm afraid," Marcus replied. "But I still stand." Something changed in her expression. Not anger. Recognition. Before anyone could react, Queen Seraphael did the unthinkable. She pulled Marcus into her arms. The grand hall exploded in chaos. Nobles leaped from balconies. Guards drew weapons. The execution lord stumbled back in horror. The queen holds a human. The queen protects a human. Marcus froze. Her grip was firm, protective, public. This was not mercy. This was a declaration. Seraphael turned her head, eyes blazing across the court. "This human is under my claim." Silence slammed into the hall. Claim meant power. Claim meant protection. Claim meant war. Marcus' heart pounded. This was not an execution. This was something far more dangerous. A beginning. The inner spire doors sealed behind them. Sound vanished. The galaxy felt far away. The chamber was vast and empty. Black crystal walls. A single throne platform floating above a pit of light. Marcus felt it. Ancient power. Not alien. Not human. Something older. Seraphael finally released him. Not as a ruler. As a warrior. "Do you know why I claimed you?" she asked. Marcus flexed his wrists. The cuffs were gone. "Because I did not kneel." "Because you reminded us what we erased," she said. "Choice." The pit of light flared. Holographic stars filled the chamber. Records of fallen species. Names erased. Civilizations broken. One by one. "We made them kneel," Seraphael said. "We told ourselves it brought order. It brought silence. And silence made us weak." Marcus watched human colonies appear. Burned. Scattered. "We are not weak," he said. "No," she agreed. "You are dangerous." The chamber trembled. Blood Council forces breached outer gates, a system voice announced. "Time is over," Seraphael said. She stepped onto the floating platform. "I will not surrender you. Not to save my throne. Not to save my life." Marcus met her gaze. "Then why me?" "Because humans still draw lines," she said. "Even when standing alone." She raised her hand. A blade of pure energy formed, not for execution, for challenge. "By ancient law, I invoke the trial of dominion," Seraphael declared. "My champion will face the high houses." The system froze. Trial of dominion had not been called in centuries. Marcus stared. "Champion." Seraphael looked at him. "Stand with me." Marcus did not hesitate. He stepped onto the platform. Alarms died. The chamber opened to the galaxy. Transmission beams activated. Every house, every fleet, every world, all watching. High Lords appeared in massive holograms. A human once sneered. "This is mockery." "This is memory," Seraphael replied. Marcus stepped forward. "We do not kneel because you demand it. he said. We kneel only to protect what matters. He lifted his chin. And today we stand. Silence. Then laughter. Short. Nervous. Then stopped. Because something shifted. Human fleets lit up on the edge of sensor range. Not large. Not impressive. But moving. Not hiding. Signals from scattered colonies. From broken worlds. One by one. They answered. The High Lord stiffened. This was not a rebellion. This was a line being drawn. Seraphael voice carried across the stars. You wanted a symbol. You made one. Marcus clenched his fists. Humanity had never asked for permission. It had only waited for a reason. The High Lords withdrew. Not in fear, in calculation. The war was not today, but it was inevitable. Seraphael lowered her blade. Today, humanity is no longer silent. Marcus looked at the stars. This was not a death sentence. This was a declaration. The human line had been drawn, and it would not move. The Grand Hall did not breathe. It waited. Queen Seraphael still held Marcus Cole in her arms. Not gently, not lovingly, possessively. Vel'kari guards froze in mid-step. Energy spears hummed. Targeting crystals locked. No one fired. No one moved. The Execution Lord recovered first. My queen, this breaks ancient law. The human is unclean, unranked, unclaimed. Seraphael did not release Marcus. Ancient law is dust, she said. I am law. Her wings spread halfway. The pressure in the room doubled. Several nobles dropped to one knee from the force alone. Marcus felt it too. His bones vibrated. His teeth clenched. Still, he stayed upright. You will release him, the Execution Lord said carefully. Or the high houses will... Seraphael turned her head. The Execution Lord stopped breathing. His throat tightened as invisible force crushed the air around him. He dropped his blade. I will not repeat myself, Seraphael said. He fell to his knees. Forgive me, my queen. The hall shook. This was no political gesture. This was dominance. Seraphael finally released Marcus but did not step away. She placed herself between him and every weapon. This human stands because his kind still remembers how, she said. You broke that memory in 1,000 species. You will not break it in him. Whispers turned into furious debate. House generals spoke through comm crystals. High Lords sent coded signals. The court was splitting. Marcus leaned closer to Seraphael. You just painted a target on my back, he said low. She did not look at him. You were already a target. Now you are leverage. Not comforting, Marcus said. She allowed a slight curve of her lips. Truth rarely is. Alarms blared. Red light spilled across the hall. Threat indicators lit the walls. Multiple houses have mobilized, a court AI announced. Royal challenge protocols engaged. The Execution Lord stared at Seraphael in disbelief. They are calling a blood council. They will demand your head for this. Seraphael lifted her chin. Let them come. She turned to Marcus fully now. Human, your species hides in shattered colonies. You fight with scraps. You lose worlds quietly. Marcus' eyes hardened. We still fight. Yes, she said. That is why you matter. Guards closed ranks around them. Not to protect, to contain. The queen raised her voice. Prepare the royal passage. I will take my claimed into the inner spire. Gasps again. Inner spire was sacred. Only royal blood entered. Marcus blinked. Claimed, he repeated. It is not a title, she said. It is a shield and a weapon. The guards hesitated. Seraphael's eyes flared brighter. Move! They moved. As the massive doors of the Grand Hall began to open, the Execution Lord whispered in fear. This will start a war. Seraphael did not slow. Good. Behind them the court screamed. Ahead of them the Empire shifted. Marcus stepped forward beside her. Humanity had just entered the heart of alien power, and it would not leave quietly.